Now joining me in studio to discuss donating blood and the high need, Executive Director of the American Red Cross of Western New York Southern Tier Chapter, Zachariah Riley. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, good. So tell me a little bit about, the importance right now and with the Red Cross in total.
Certainly. So the need for blood is constant. We're always supplying blood to our nation's blood supply, which we contribute over 40% of that supply. And around summertime and around the holidays and the beginning of the year, we tend to see a dip. And in the blood supply, people maybe not able to get out due to cold weather. They may not want to go out to donate. Certainly when storms approach, people cancel appointments. So we do tend to see a dip or a lull in our blood donations around this time. So we always try to encourage people to get out there, make your appointment and keep that.
Yeah.
With the California wildfires, we had to see around 600 drives canceled, all within just a short amount of time, which was upwards of 8,000 units of blood that we aren't able to collect rather. So trying to kind of backfill that and make sure that we always stay ahead of that. We're in a good position, and we're trying to maintain that and not lose that momentum. So I would definitely encourage anybody who's able to donate to get out there and to donate. A lot of people don't know, but if only so many people are eligible. I don't remember the percentage of people that are eligible to donate, but of that small group, only 3% donate that are eligible. So it's a very even smaller pool of people that can get out and that do.
Wow, that's an interesting number that you brought up there, the 3%. That's very low.
It's very low.
And also, so you talked about the dip a little bit, and I want to ask, I feel like this is, a flu and kind of sick season. So like a two-part question is there, can that help people as well, like donating right now? And also, if someone is sick, what precautions should they take about donating blood?
Certainly. So donating blood will activate your system to create more blood cells. So it in a sense, can keep your body healthy and running smoothly. So I don't know exactly the science behind how healthy it'll make you, but I have been told that it is better to donate and to keep your body sort of keeping that blood process flowing and creating new blood cells. As far as, can I donate if I'm sick? I would use the same logic for work. If you wouldn't go into work, don't go into donate. If you feel like you might be contagious, then do not go into to donate blood. In that case, do cancel your appointment and please try to reschedule that. But if you do feel well enough to be able to go to work, you should be well enough to donate as well.
All right, that makes sense. And then also with, helping, you can also donate platelets. So tell me a little bit about that and how that really helps.
Yeah, so there's multiple parts of the blood that can be used for different things. So platelets tend to be used for cancer patients, whereas whole blood cells or other components might be used for surgeries and things of that nature. So if your blood type is one that is needed, or you're able to donate blood platelets to the cancer supply, that's obviously needed for cancer patients. Typically, when you go in to make your first donation, they'll check what kind of blood type you have, and then from there let you know what options are. When I started donating back in high school, I was able to do Power Reds and be able to almost give double the amount, which felt great to do. Since then, it's moved that my blood type isn't really needed for the double red, so I can only give once now. But people that are O negative or O, and I think A negative as well, your blood type is really needed for cancer patients, and we can do double blood cells.
And I know this might be a sad fact, but I don't know my blood type. Is there a way that people can find that out?
Yeah, that's actually one of the ways, one of the things we say is if you don't know your blood type, go donate blood, and that will tell you exactly what you have. So there's actually an app you can download to sign up for blood drives, or sign up to donate. But once you've donated, your blood will be tracked through the processing system. So you'll get a notification when it reaches West Henrietta, which is where our blood center is. We process it there. You'll get a notification when it's leaving to go to the hospital, and you'll even be notified when it's used. So not only do you know what blood type you have, but now you know when it's actually being used. And I don't know why, I always think you're sitting there on a Saturday morning having a cup of coffee and you get a ding on your phone and, oh, my blood's being used right now.
Yeah,
and you already donated, and here you actually get to see it in place. So
that's awesome. You can, start your day off well while drinking your coffee, knowing that you could have helped someone or saved a life. That's awesome. That's really nice that your app can do that. And one thing that I want to ask too is, until a certain date, there's a special kind of maybe giveaway that people can enter for the Super Bowl. So I want to talk about that too.
Absolutely. Anybody who signs up right now to donate blood up until January 26th, I believe, you are automatically entered to win tickets to a Super Bowl. So you and another could, I believe it's a flight down, a 3-night stay, and some accommodation taken care of for you to go see the Super Bowl game.
Awesome. I mean, if that's not an incentive, then
Right.
I don't know what is. And then, before the interview, we talked a little bit about some other things that you guys are doing, if you want to talk about that as well.
Yeah, I can go on for a long time talking about what we do at the Red Cross, because there's a lot of lines of service that we do, but we are chartered by Congress to, first and foremost, be emergency communication for our military. So we are always communicating, to our military regarding if somebody in the family is in the hospital or dying or there's a birth, we can work on getting that soldier back to visit with their family. So we're a third-party neutral communicator for the military, as well as we respond to disasters, which we're chartered by Congress to do. So that includes house fires, which happen every 8 seconds in the United States, as well as the national disasters that we see right now, the California wildfires, which we have volunteers and staff deployed to. And we've been in a continuous response since really July of last year, with the Florida hurricanes, and now with these fires. Hawaii response as well was still going on for a very long time. And so our volunteers are going out all the time to do that, as well as, again, those house fires. We just had a gas main break in Endicott, and we had to, or in Endwell, sorry, and we had to house 17 individuals and get them sheltered. That's actually happening right now. Our volunteers are manning a shelter to keep these 17 people warm during this weather while we work to find them some new housing.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for doing all of that.
Absolutely.
With everything going on around here. It's crazy, and it's nice to have an organization like you guys, so thank you. And one last quick question. If people are interested, how can they find more information?
Absolutely. I will say that we are 90% volunteer based, so I would employ everybody to donate in time if you can, donate in treasure or your blood if you can as well. But you can go to 1-800-RED-CROSS if you have any questions, want to sign up to volunteer or to donate, or you can go to redcross.org and you can take a class of CPR. You can sign up to donate blood or to be a volunteer on there.
All right. Well, Zechariah, thank you so much for joining me
Thank you.
today.
It's
I
been a
really
pleasure.
appreciate it. For those of you who might have missed those details, the American Red Cross of Western New York is hosting daily local blood drives across its 27-county region. The Red Cross is particularly encouraging donations of type O negative blood, which is essential in emergency situations, and platelets, which support patients in trauma care and cancer treatment. Donors who give between now and January 26 will be entered for a chance to win a trip to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. For more information, visit redcrossblood.org, the Red Cross Blood Donor app, or call 1-800-RED-CROSS.